Hey, Jelly. Good night, Jelly. How's it going? Good night. Come on in. I am. There we go. So, yeah. I'm trying to. Come on in. Come on in. Why isn't it showing me Jelly up here? I'm trying to get. Why is this so dark? I'm trying to. Yeah, there you go. Now it's bright. This looks good. Okay. I can see you in the chat, Jelly. Hold on. I can see you in the chat, Jelly. Come on in. Hi. Yes, I see you. Let me jump on this really quickly. Really quickly. Is this mute? Is that what is that? I don't know. Go live. Let's see. Broadcasting. I'm seeing about going live on Facebook, in our Facebook group. Okay. All right. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Saturday night. Come on in. And let's go here. All right. Says we are live. Then we have 4 people in here, and we have Facebook on here. And I am going to get TikTok on here, so we have a few different places. So come on in, guys. Our title tonight, I don't know if you guys could see my shirt, but the shirt is also the title tonight. I don't know if Facebook could see the shirt. Buried in Silence. I don't know if y'all could see the shirt. Stand up, show you, right? Buried in Silence. Same thing. So I'm wearing a shirt tonight. Okay. Did it work? Okay. TikTok. I'm signed in here. TikTok. Thank you, guys. Come on in, everyone. Good night. Just say hello in the chat and come on in. Let's chat a little. Let's chat. Let me see. This is live. So let me see. All right. So I think we are doing just fine. All right. Looks like we got everyone coming in here so far. Just say good night. Put a hello in the chat or something. Just say hello, good night, something in the chat. I see your hearts, Chelly. Did it work? Chelly, just let me know if it worked. I tried it on my cell phone. Just type in a message here and just let me know that it worked, please. Got it? Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And let me see. All right, so y'all, I'm not gonna have you guys wait too long, but good night. Good night. As we come on in, say hello. I'm having a little bit of technical issues, guys. Can you imagine? I'm on TikTok. How do I go live? How do I go live on TikTok? Because I'm already live here on Facebook. If someone could drop in the comment, tell me what to do, I would so appreciate it. No, I don't. I've never gone live on TikTok, so I don't know how to do it. And if anyone knows, could you just kind of send me the information over really quickly? Takes about a second, and I'll just hop on in. If not, there'll always be a next time because I see the live button, but it's showing me other people's live. I want to know, how do I do my own? So if you know, just let me know. If not, without further ado, we're going to go on in. But my word is my word, and I did not want to not be able to share this content on TikTok. Okay. All right. Don't know. All right, guys. All right. Let me see if there's any message here on Facebook for that. No, I do not see anything here. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right in. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so much. A little bit about me. I am Nessa. Well, Vanessa, also known as Nessa. So everyone really calls me Nessa. This has been since I was in school, Nessa. So I'm grateful that you took time out of your Saturday night to come in to hang out with me. I so appreciate it, and will not keep you too long and will not waste your time. So this channel is built to help people that are that you've been silenced for a while and not being able to speak about things that you're going through in your life. So the channel is called Healing Your Silence, and it's the title, the channel speaks for itself, that we're going to be healing in our silence. So there's a lot of things that goes on that we don't talk about, and we're shamed for talking about them, so we bury them. We cover them in order to be able to get through our day-to-day without being judged, because it seems like people are judging us. So I definitely want you guys to know that you're not alone. I have my own experience and I want to talk about it. And I also want to create this safe space for us to be able to talk about stuff like this that you're going through, and someone else that you know. So don't forget to share the comment, leave a comment, and send this information to someone that might use this information or might find it beneficial to them. I know I shared briefly about a little bit about me, so I'll go in some more. I was pregnant with twins, and I had a ceremony, or the person I was married to, the husband, had a ceremony for the babies. And it was one of the most devastating time that I was experiencing in my life. I just lost the twins. And I didn't know what else I was going to do at this time. I just lost them. I was numb. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't focus or anything. And I remember crying and just couldn't sleep, and came home from the hospital in pain and crying, and like, it was just serious. And 2 days later, I'm still in pain, still crying, and going through it. 2 days later, in pain, after I lost the babies out the hospital and we came home. At this time, I remember telling the husband, hey, this don't feel right. What's going on with me? Something is just really not right with me. And I told him I have to go to the hospital. I'm taking a lot of painkillers and nothing is working. Something is wrong. Something is going on. So we went to the hospital. And while we're there, the doctors had to rush and do an emergency D&C because everything that, after you give birth was there still. So I was home with this for 2 days. So I was home for 2 days with all this in me still. And all my white blood cells had pretty much was gone, all my white blood cells. And then they did an emergency D&C because, like I said, that was life-threatening and they saw the risk involved. I remember getting upset with him and talking about it, saying, because rewind a little bit. When I had met him, he told me about a lady that he thought he might have, like she saying that that's his daughter, but he's not sure. The story they give you. But I said to him at this point, like, listen, I don't know what the issue is with you and your baby mother or whoever that person is, but I don't want no parts of it. And I think something is going on, or you guys are hiding something and not telling me. So I remember him calling her to prove to me that nothing was going on. And I didn't pay any attention to it because he used the house phone to call her. And the next day when he went to work, I went back in the phone log and I called back the person, and I was on the phone with them, talking with them for a little while. And this is when I found out that this person that I called, that he said it was his baby mama, she said, no, he knows well this is not his child. And I'm not your problem either. She said, your problem, it really is this woman that he has here, that she has a son for him. And that's the woman that you should be worried about, not me. I was devastated. Just lost the twins. So now we could pick up, right? Just lost the twins and found out now that he has a 1-year-old son in Jamaica, and I knew nothing about it. So now the child is 1 year old. But if you know these people that you're dealing with, they're not easy people to deal with. It's not someone that you could go to and talk about stuff. You can't. You're walking on eggshells. Your voice is not being heard. Everything you talk about, it's an argument. You cannot discuss things with them. You cannot talk about just have a conversation about something. Nothing is just a conversation. Everything is a confrontation. Your feelings are being dismissed, and you're just not validated at all for anything that you do at all. So what I did was I kept quiet. I decided that I wasn't going to say anything because I needed to take the babies and bury them at this point. So I decided that with all that I'm going through, with everything that I know, I just have to be quiet. I'm not going to let him know that I know about this child and what he's been keeping. So I decided that I'm not going to say anything, because at least let me just bury the babies. So I decided to just shut up, bear the pain, whatever I was going through. It wasn't necessary at this point. I decided to keep that quiet in order to just make sure that he would show up to bury the babies. Because clearly, if I had said something to him and let him know what I heard, it would have been an argument. And if you know these individuals that you're dealing with, everything is an argument. So I had to suffer. I had to just be silent. I had to just be quiet about everything, endure the pain, take everything, and just deal with it. Just shut up in order for peace. So I wanted the kids to be sent off properly. So that's when I decided that I'm not going to say anything. And then we went ahead and had the service done. But what I went through with that situation alone is heart-wrenching. It's painful. It's deep. It's very deep. But I don't want to stay too long in the depth of what happened. I just want you guys to be able to understand what took place, what I went through, how painful it is, and to know that whatever you're going through and your situation, regardless of how painful it is, there's a bright side to things, and you do not have to bury your feelings, how you're feeling. You do not have to bury that and be silent anymore. You do not have to do it. I didn't know that I had people I could reach out to, I could communicate with, I could talk to. I did not know that I could speak to other people about the things that was going on in my life. So I did not. I felt more ashamed because here I am married, doing all this, thinking that things are normal and I'm happy, or this is going to be a happy life, when right in the beginning I already knew this was not something healthy. And I knew right away that it wasn't, because everything that I was going through was not how I was raised. But here I am ashamed because of how I went about it and rushing off to doing, to getting married and everything. So I'm just saying to you guys, whatever you're going through, do not be ashamed of your choices that you make. Do not be ashamed because you're experiencing something and it's devastating. Like, it's okay. What they do, they bring you in different triangulations. They tie you up with someone else, and someone else always keep doubt in the back of your mind to make you think that there's someone else there in the picture, to bring you on a joy ride, to stress you out mentally, to make you start doubting yourself. And then you start becoming insecure about yourself and wondering if you're good enough, if you're worthy. The list goes on about some of the things that you're experiencing when it comes to individuals like these. You do not have to be silent. Abuse is never okay. We are here to talk to each other about this, and we're not going to just be silent. We're not going to sit down quiet anymore about it, because too long we've been ashamed to deal with situations like this. And I just want you guys to know that I'm here. I'm putting myself out there because I want to help someone. I've gone through it. I've had my own experience. I've gone through the pain of it all, where I did not know if I was going to survive. I came close to not being here numerous times. And clearly, as you can see with this particular situation, being sent home with afterbirth for 2 days is unhealthy. It's unheard of, because that thing is not supposed to get cold on you at all, from, what I've learned. And I was sent home for 2 days with this thing, and it didn't take me out. So you're here for a reason. You have a purpose, and do not feel that you're alone, or that you're defeated, or that you do not have support. Too often people are getting hurt, or too often people are taking their own lives because they feel they don't belong. They don't have a sense of belonging. You do. I'm speaking to you that you do. And what you've experienced and what you've been going through is real. And sometimes having a conversation with someone who's never experienced this, you seem crazy. And you keep going back and forth to the individual, and you can't understand why you're still stuck, why you're still there. It's not because you want to be there, but you became addicted. You became addicted to someone who's toxic, someone who's unhealthy. And the term that we know now is a narcissist. So you're now exposed to someone that has not matured on a level to be able to have communication skills, to have love, to have empathy. So what they do, they imitate you, they mirror you, they devalue you, they belittle you. The list goes on, but that's not so. You are worth so much more, and you mean so much more. That's not it. It's just not. Don't accept it. Don't think it's the right thing. It's just absolutely not. And like I said, whatever situation that I went through, just know that you have a safe place here that you could come in. We could talk about stuff. You could email me. I've attached my email on my platforms, and I'll give it to you as well too. It's healingyoursilence@gmail.com. An easy way to communicate with me. I have no issues reaching out, sharing information like this with you, and knowing that I've had my own experience, and I'm here to let you know that it is okay. Of course, the denials came, that it wasn't so, followed by it is so. That is true. So he arrived in the country on April 7th. of 2011, right? And the baby was born April 13th. Literally a week later, the baby was born, and you knew all this and you said nothing about it. These are the type of people that you are dealing with. And they're laying beside you every day, daily, every day, and smiling with you or mirroring you, so to say. And they're heartless. They have no heart, no compassion, and no love. So when you find yourself losing yourself and becoming someone else that you're not, you're just imitating them. So now you're becoming them. So I'm here again to let you know that you are not in this alone. We're going to get through this and we're going to heal from this. It is very real. Toxic people who are broken love other toxic people. And as we know the saying, right? Hurt people hurt people. That is very true. People that are hurt and broken hurt other people. And it's not okay. It's not all right. And I know a lot of times, even with our childhood traumas and things that we're facing, you have not been able to talk about things. You were silenced. Even as a child, you were silenced. For me, I know I was silenced a lot. I was not heard as a child with a lot of things. I was not. I wasn't around my mom all the time. I was not. She had to try to make a better life for me and my sister. So we faced a lot of things growing up as children. And we were with our grand aunts. And yeah, it was not the same. I was lacking in love and affection. So because I was lacking in love and affection, I have to come to terms and be honest with myself that because I was lacking in love and affection, when that narcissistic, toxic person gave me a little bit of crumbs and sprinkled a little crumbs my way, it felt like Christmas. It felt like Christmas because I was lacking. I was deprived. I wasn't whole and I was not healed because I was facing a lot of things that I was forced to silence as a child growing up as well, too. And I just want you guys to know that this is one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do, was to shut up, was to just shut up. Regardless, you can't say anything. You can't communicate with anyone. You just have to be silent about it. That's not so. I told myself I had to be silent because I wanted peace. It feels like I'm walking on eggshells. It feels like I couldn't speak about anything. So I became silent. I didn't have a voice. I was locked away. I wasn't communicating with people. I shut people out my life because he made me believe that everyone didn't mean me any good. Like everyone was not out to get me, but that there was some issue with everyone. Everyone, there was some issue with someone. So I was forced and tucked in a corner. But now I'm in a better place. I'm in a healed place. So as a healed person, I want to focus on the healing process. So letting you guys know, if there are things that you enjoy doing, do not lose yourself for anyone. If you enjoy going to the mall, getting your nails done, going to the barber, going on vacation, taking a cruise, whatever it means to you, go ahead and do what you do. Do not lose yourself in anyone at all. Don't you ever do it. Don't you do it. And if it's happening right now, it's okay. But recognize that something is not right. And let's try to find a way how we can start healing from this journey, start healing and doing things better. It's okay. It's okay to get lost sometimes. It's okay to fall down at times, but it's not how many times you fall down, it's how many times you get back up. I've been through it. Beat, physically abuse, mentally abuse, financially abuse. Okay? Financially abuse. I've been through it. This man will deposit his check in the account and take out triple what he put in. That's financial abuse, guys. It is. And then the phone is shut off. There's no communication when you call to ask, like, hey, what's going on? The phone's cut off. He shuts off the phone, no communication, don't talk to me about anything. So you're constantly being forced to be silent. And you continue to now make it a part of your normal day-to-day living because now you're forced to do it. And then you can't talk about it even when they come in the house because now they stay out like later. So now maybe 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning. If he's in a good mood, he'll come home at 6. And don't you dare ask any questions about it, right? Who are you to ask questions? So a lot of times when we're being faced with situations like this and we're going through things like this, I really suggest the best thing for us to do is to heal. Heal. Take time to heal. If you are going through any of these unhealthy, toxic, abusive relationships, please take some time to heal yourself. Take some time to find yourself again. Because all those hurt and brokenness that you have not taken the time to heal from and to come to terms with and to recover from, you are now in a position to repeat the same cycle. It's important for you to take time to recognize yourself, take accountability for what you've experienced, for what you went through, because you are equally responsible for some of the things that took place. And I know some of y'all was probably not ready to hear that, but the truth is some of the things that took place in that relationship, you are responsible as well. And you cannot understand why someone chose to hurt you. It's not your responsibility to figure out why they chose to hurt you. In order to heal, you have to ask yourself, what role did I play in that relationship? What were some of the things that I did in that relationship? Take accountability for your actions. Take accountability for the part you played. Because I became a people pleaser. Easy. It's so easy. I wanted to be accepted by him. I wanted to be liked, appreciated, and I continued to do that. And a lot of times, people pleasing tendencies is stem way back to your childhood, way back to your child. It has nothing to do with this individual. So don't think that it's their responsibility to heal you. It's not theirs. It's absolutely your responsibility. It's a time for you to take time and look in the mirror. Look at the broken pieces in the mirror. You have your own broken pieces. So how are you going to take up somebody that's broken to fix their broken pieces with your broken pieces? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So in order to become whole, you need to spend time and go internally. It's okay to not be okay. Don't stay in that not okay place. Go internally. Spend some time with yourself. Get to know you all over again. And that's going to take some work. That's going to take some work. It's going to take some time to sit down and go inward. It's going to take some time to start focusing on who you are as a person. What's your purpose? What did you come here to do? Why are you here? Some of these questions, why are we here? What's our mission? And these people, they see the good in us, but we don't see it in ourselves because we've been gaslit, manipulated, lied to, abused, and the list goes on. And none of that is true. And because they see that we have a light that's shining so bright and we are so strong and we are powerful people, we're a target for them. So you're constantly going to be a target. So if you don't take the time to be healed and become healed, you are constantly going to be a target for them. You're going to attract these people. You're going to attract them and they're going to come because they can smell good from afar. They know what their own type looks like and they don't want to be nothing like themselves. They don't want to be themselves. So they look to you for comfort. They look to you for guidance. And I know that in itself, I had to take time to recognize that this is not me. All this that I'm going through, it's not who I am. And I refuse to sit down and suffer and be in silence with this anymore. I refuse. I wanted better. I wasn't ready to have children yet because I was in a good career. I was focusing on school. I was doing a lot of things for myself. I was studying pharmaceutical. Then I was studying for business administration. So I was studying a lot of things to be something. So a lot of my years, got redirected being with this individual. I wouldn't say my years were wasted. It was a lot of lessons that I learned. I learned a lot of things. I was pushed to do so many things I didn't know that I had the strength in me to do. I was pushed to be more than what I thought I was because I was forced to do things. I was forced to now be that masculine energy in the house. I was forced to. I was forced to do everything. So now I want to relax and just be me and just enjoy life and not be pressured about stuff. Take it gracefully one day at a time and continue to be strong. Absolutely. I will continue to be strong. I'm not going to sit down at all. I'm going to continue to be strong and continue to grow and continue to inspire others, continue to be a voice for others, and continue to open this platform to share and to communicate and to provide information and resources for you guys. So we're just starting out this channel, and I know that it's a lot of things to cover. The text alone, right? Healing your silence is a lot to cover. I'm going to be also having guests come in to speak as well. Different people are going to come in and share their stories with you guys and to let you know what they've gone through, what they've experienced, what are they doing to heal, and how did they come out of it. And remember, guys, you guys are still here. So for starters, you guys are absolutely fortunate to be here because a lot of people did not make it. A lot of people took their own lives. A lot of people were killed during these relationships, these situations. We know it, right? So you guys are the fortunate one. You guys are meant to be here. You guys do have a purpose and you guys are still here, which means it's not over for you as yet. So keep going and be inspired. I'm going to definitely be reaching out to some of you guys, of course, to have you share your story. Come on, share your story and let us know, what tips and advice do you have for other people? How would you help someone else who's going through something like this? Someone who's been exposed to narcissistic abuse. How would you help someone like this to recover, to heal from narcissistic abuse? It's not okay. If you're not educated on this, speaking to other people about it, you seem weird, you seem crazy. Here, you don't have to feel weird or crazy. It's a safe space for us to come in here and talk about stuff. So I want to see if you guys have any questions or anything so we can go ahead and end this live. And again, I thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And I didn't want to do the video for too long because, like I said, when the content starts to come in more heavy, we're going to be here hanging out for much longer. So just to get you guys acquainted with the channel and to understand what is it that we're talking about, what's the nature and the overall concept of the channel so we can take it further. So if you guys do not have any questions, I want to leave you with a word of encouragement. And the word of encouragement that I have for you tonight is you are destined for greatness. Be encouraged, be blessed. And I pray that our Heavenly Father have given you guys the opportunity to continue to do what you are called to do. I thank you, God, for allowing me to have this platform to be able to share, to communicate this information with you guys. And I hope that something out of this message will touch someone. I'm hoping that someone will find their voice to see that they are heard, they will be heard, and someone is hearing, someone is listening. So speak. You have a voice. You're not to be silenced. You're not going to bury anything in silence. It's a lot of things that I know this topic. I would love for you guys to come in and share even on this topic about buried in silence. It's deep. It's deep. I didn't go in deep with it. I didn't go in too deep because I want you guys to be able to relate to the topic and want to come on and want to share and want to inspire someone else about something so deep rooted in you that you had to bury this silence in you, this, and be silent about it because you didn't feel like you could have shared it, or you didn't know if you had help or resources around this particular topic. So I trust that our Heavenly Father would continue to bless you guys, continue to protect you, keep you safe, cover you and your family. You are not in this alone. You have a community of people willing to help you and is ready to help you and to be there for you. I pray that wherever you guys are going tonight, you continue to go out in your destinations. I know it's the weekend. I'm not trying to keep you too long. Go out, enjoy yourself, have an amazing time. Hey, Demetria, good night, my love. Thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you did get some information and some contents or something resonated with you. If you know someone who's going through any abuse, whether it be mental, physical, financial, psychological abuse, whatever they're going through, please share this channel with them because we are going to take this channel to the next level. We have a lot of information to share. We have a lot of things that we want to bring to people's attention, and we're not done. We're not done. We are a community. We are a force to be reckoned with. And I trust that we're in good company and we have the right team of people and the right people here supporting us. So I trust that you guys did get something, and I'm going to find my phone and drop a heart in the comment as well section and close out. Close out tonight with some hearts in here. So again, I thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, Demetria. I do appreciate it. Thank you, my love. So just drop me some hearts in the comments section, and I look forward to chatting with you guys again next week. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, be protected. May God protect you and keep you safe. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to like the video, share it with someone. And also my email is healingyoursilence@gmail.com. Feel free to go ahead, send me an email. I can answer your questions or point you in the right direction if I don't have the right information for you or the answer for you at that particular time. But I will not lead you down the wrong path or tell you something that isn't. So I'll definitely relay the information and pass it on for you. So thank you again, guys. Have a beautiful night. And without further ado, I'm going to end the live tonight. Thank you.